We are already into February. Mary on the calendar back there says so. Friends, hello. Welcome back to Amethyst Craftworks. I'm Samantha, just like I am Samantha every time we meet here. We gotta stop meeting here like this, okay? Kidding. I'm kidding. Hello, welcome. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. I hope things are going well for you. For me, they're going pretty good. I am just as mystified today as I am any other time I do one of these updates where the month has changed. Vexed still by pointing. There we go, kind of, my fingy. There we go. That's it. So for February, my calendar that Heather, lovely Heather, gave me for Christmas over this past year. My calendar has changed for February. Mary smells children, which is funny given that February is my birth month, but what are you gonna do, right? So the calendar has changed. It is no longer the trio of the Sanderson sisters. It is now just Mary by herself. And that means we've got a new month, a new pick, all kinds of new things to talk about today. And so before I babble on here any longer, let's just hop into the actual video, shall we? All right, so first things first. If this is the first time you're joining me here for a Movie Marquee challenge, if this is the first time one of these videos has caught your eye, let me explain what we are doing here. So along with me, Heather the Crochet Witch, and Bella from Bella's Crocheted Gifts. Hello, my ladies. Hello, my friends. We are co-hosting, try-hosting the Movie Marquee Challenge this year for 2023. Each of us is picking a random movie in the month. So in January was Heather, February is Bella, I'm going to be in March, and then back to Heather, and so on and so forth. We are picking movies, and that's the challenge part. You, if you're joining in, are going to base a project, a granny square, a something on the colors in that movie's poster. We're picking colors and inspiration from the movies themselves and from the posters, or at least I am. I'm picking inspiration up from the movies themselves, too. And we've just completed the first month of 2023, which means I've got some stuff to show you. I've also got a movie pick to react to and to talk about ideas and colors and all that good stuff. We're going to get to all of it. But first, I wanted to show you, because this is like, I mean, it's stupid levels of cute. This bag, this like witchy Halloween-y bag is my project bag for the Movie Marquee Challenge. I'm keeping all my stuff in one spot. This bag was just from Five Below around Halloween, and I've had it since then, and it's one of those bags that I'm like, oh, I love it so much, I don't want to use it. What sense does that make? No. We're using it, and we're using it for the Movie Marquee Challenge, which I thought was so fun. So, the first thing inside the top of my bag of fun are my squares from January. So, in January, I will put up over here the movie poster for the movie that Heather picked, which was Young Guns 2. Now, the movie poster is very brown intensive, right? So I picked mostly brown colors from the movie poster, but I also picked some gold as well. And there are like blues and purple and grays and orange and, all sorts of colors in that poster, but I kind of honed in on the browns and the gold of the lettering. And for my year-long project for this year. I'm doing granny squares to make a cardigan. Not unlike this cardigan, but a different kind of cardigan, a different style of cardigan. This is even the granny stitch, if you can tell. Yeah, you can tell. If I cover up Mando here, you can see all the granny stitches there. But that's neither here nor there. Also Mando. We love Mando. We stand for Mando. But he's also not at all related to this. What I think I was saying is I'm making a granny square cardigan where the front panels, so this side and this side, are going to be covered with granny squares that have appliques on them. Each month, each movie is going to have its own set of appliques in reference to the movie, in reference to a scene, a quote, the poster, an actor, a something in the movie. It's going to go on the front. And so my square for Young Guns was pals. The quote of pals, the theme of pals comes up quite a bit in the movie. So that's what I did. It's also on the real Billy the Kid's gravestone, tombstone. Pals is written. So it was very fitting. So this is my square for January, for the front of my cardigan. And I'm pretty sure I showed you guys these two before. This one is just this one. The same colors, or, well, they're all the same colors. Uh-oh. Hold on, man down. So they're all the same colors. They're all the same colors, but in different configurations, right? I had a few browns that ranged from like tan to dark brown, medium browns, like a red brown, orange brown. Oh man, it's always a test. Can I remember? Big Twist Value Cream, Big Twist Value Toffee, Big Twist Value Chocolate Brown, Red Heart Super Saver Buff, and Red Heart Super Saver Cafe Latte. I'm 99% positive those are correct. So these are the two squares that I had already completed, that I've shown you guys already. So I'm going to do 6 in total for every month. I don't think I need 6, but 6 was a round number. I liked it, yada yada. And if I have extras, then I have extras, and I'll make a hat, a scarf, a cowl, or something with these extra squares. But I figured having more than having not enough was better. So these are the other 3 squares that I made. So we have one that's like trimmed in this is the toffee, the Big Twist Value Toffee. So there's one trimmed in that. Another one in a different configuration that is trimmed in the chocolate brown. And then this one is, again, different configuration. This one's trimmed in the cafe latte, I'm pretty sure. But these are my squares. And if you can kind of envision this, because it's hard to show you just yet, because I don't have enough squares to really show you. But these are going to be scattered across my sweater. No 2 of the same movie are hopefully going to be sewn together. The only place where the movies have a set, I was going to say set schedule, but that's not, I mean, it is correct. They do have a set schedule, and that this is January and so on. But like a set arrangement, right? So it's going to start with January and then February, March, April, so on and so forth. This is the only squares that are going to have like a actual planned pattern. These are just going to go wherever I can fit them in the most random configuration that I can do them in, so that my sweater is as crazy as humanly possible, right? You guys get it. So this was my big old pile of January. What did you guys do? Did you guys have fun with these colors? Did you pick colors other than brown and gold? If you've been watching Heather's videos, you have seen her stunningly beautiful square diamond pieces. If you've been watching Bella, you have seen her make some fabulous like matching blanket to the poster. This has been so much fun. I've really enjoyed it. So this is January. We can set January there. Because now we are getting to February. So, in my bag of tricks, we have here the yarns that I have picked out for Bella's pick for February. Now, if you haven't seen her pick video, I will link her channel, of course, and Heather's will be linked below. Oh, always I have fibers in my nose. I never not have fibers in my nose. But I think I was saying Heather and Bella will both be linked below. Check out their channels, see what their reactions are, see what Bella's pick is. I'll wait, okay? If you go, see her pick, I'll wait. Have you gone? Okay, we're good? No spoilers? All right, okay. So, Bella's pick for February was da-da-da-da, fanfare, drum roll, The Goonies! OMG, The Goonies. I gotta admit to y'all, The Goonies was in my short list of picks too for movies. I love this movie. I quote, "Hey, you guys," so often. You have no idea, okay? I love this movie. It's a great movie. It's like so nostalgic and so 80s and so chaotic. It's wonderful. It's a great movie. And so in the movie poster, there's actually quite a lot of color. If you've got like zoom in eagle eyes, you can like pinpoint so many colors in there. But I picked kind of a smattering. I think I'm going to pick between maybe 4 to 6, 3 to 6, somewhere around there every month. In January, I just happen to have a bunch of browns. And this month I've got a bunch of colors too. So before I babble on here, let's get into the actual colors that I have picked. So the first one, this one is a tiny ball. I had to ball it up because I used a lot of it in Young Guns. This is Big Twist Value. I have so much stuff on my lap. Big Twist Value Cream is this. So I'm going to use this in my Goonies square as well. Where do I put this? Maybe we'll just hope for the best there. I do also have leftover from Young Guns too. I've got, what color is this? Buff from Red Heart Super Saver. You only need tiny little scraps for both making granny squares and for appliques in general. So I'm not going to need all of this, but in case I run out of the cream, we've got a backup. There we go. I've also got brown, again, chocolate brown from Big Twist. Where are we? There's Big Twist. This again was in Young Guns, and that's okay. I will say, spoilers, if there's browns in any of the upcoming movie posters for the rest of the year, get ready to see the same browns. I'm just saying, because I'm really endeavoring to use these up, use up what I've got, use up the tiny little ball of scrap yarn that I've got. Like, that's a goal here too. So, floppy skein of chocolate brown going in. Then, again, another color that was in Young Guns. This is the Karen Simply Soft. And maybe this is completely unrelated. And maybe this is just like a tell of the age that I am, or the internet that I do, or whatever. But every time I see this lady in her red shawl scarf thing on the front, for whatever reason, there we go. There, you can see her, right? For whatever reason, every time I see her, I immediately think it's the "guess I'll just die" meme guy. I will put a picture up here. He's in a red turtleneck. "Guess I'll die." Every time I see it, I'm like, wait, what's he doing on there? But no, it's not. It's a very lovely lady in a very fancy red wrap, made presumably with not Red Heart, Karen Simply Soft. So this was, what can I even say? So this was also in Young Guns. This is the color gold. It, I mean, there's a lot of gold in the Goonies as well. So I figured gold, you kind of have to, right? I mean, if you have a movie about pirate treasure, you kind of got to have gold in it, right? But then the colors that I'm really like sort of gonna focus on the most. So these are gonna be accents. These are gonna maybe be in the applique, so on and so forth. The main colors of the squares though, and let me pull these out because this bag is driving me crazy because it slips sliding around on my lap. It'll be fine on the floor. So I don't think the poster is very likely still up, but I'm going to put it up again because these colors show up in One-Eyed Willie's hat. So we've got navy. This is varsity navy blue from Big Twist. Oh man, juggling yarn. Big Twist value. So we've got navy. We've got Big Twist value varsity regular blue. And guess what? Big Twist value in the color sapphire. Oh, now this is reading. Now these look, okay? This is sapphire. This is just varsity blue. In reality, sapphire is much more teal. It's much more green than blue. I guess it kind of looks like a light blue. It's not. It's a teal, which is an odd name to put sapphire to as well, right? I kind of envision sapphire like this blue, like a dark blue, not a teal blue, but this is, I would call this like teal, pretty much. It's a green blue, but these colors I thought looked really nice together. And also looked very nice to kind of replicate the sort of like glowy gradient that's on the front of One-Eyed Willie's like pirate hat, you know, in the front. So, those are my color choices. I think I'm again gonna focus. There's always one that is just offensively floppy. But I'm gonna focus mostly on these blues and then do borders and accents and yada yada with the tans and the gold and the dark brown, etc., because I think these are just gonna look fabulous together. Excuse me. And this will also very likely give you an idea of how crazy my sweater is gonna look, because we've got the browns and like gold down here, then we're gonna have tans and more gold and then blue. And then who knows what colors will appear in March for my pick. But this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm thinking of doing. I think I'm also going to just do striped granny squares as often as I can for these movies. So I think this one again is going to have stripes of these colors and maybe tan or something. You know, you get it, right? Because those are sort of the colors that jump out the most at me. The blues, the gold, and then the various tans and the rocks and the ship and the coats and the bones and yada yada. So those are my ideas. I do have an idea for the actual applique. I think it's a pretty good one, but I'm going to try to do it first before before I even put it into a video, into the universe. I'm going to try it first and then we'll see how it goes. But what are you doing for January? Well, I did ask already, what did you do for January? And what are you going to do for February? What colors stood out to you? Have you seen The Goonies? Do you love this movie as much as I do? Because, boy, I love it. And so does Bella. And so it's a great movie. And so I think that's everything I wanted to babble at you about today for the Movie Marquee. If you're interested in joining, a link to Heather's Facebook group is also down below. Please make sure you like, expand, show more, hit the arrow, whatever it is down there, so you can see all the links because there's a link to Heather's Facebook group as well. I have loved seeing January's work in progress and finished object posts for people who were doing the movie marquee. I'm looking forward to February. Leave them in her Facebook group. Come join us. We're fun. I promise if I see it, I will like it and comment and all that good stuff. So anyway, I think that is now everything. So I thank you so much for watching me here today. I hope you're joining in on the movie marquee. I hope you're having a good time with it too. And if you do, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe today if you haven't already, because I would love to have you join us here. There we go. And until I've got another update on the movie marquee, until I've got something else to babble at you about, I'm gonna let you go. Take care. Goodbye.